Hi everyone, it's me Skelton with another vlog chat for you. I come to you very disheartened. I want to make an announcement that I was going to do another vlog, a very Richmond vlog on Monument Avenue, the most historic and iconic avenue in America. And unfortunately, a lot of things have transpired since then, which have made it rather difficult because, you see, communists have ascended upon my city, and they have actually desecrated Monument Avenue, covering all the statues and graffiti, actually toppling the Jeff Davis statue, and also the police are doing nothing. And the mayor is lawless, and we have our history is being destroyed. So sorry, folks. Sorry. Yeah, a voice told me, you better get Monument Avenue soon, and I kept getting delayed and delayed, and now I will tell you another interesting story. The United Daughters of the Confederacy was torched the first week of the protest, which started a couple weeks ago. And I think that's very funny because everyone was saying, oh, just put everything in a museum. It will be safe. Put them in a museum, they said. Okay, well, that's what happened to that. So we lost some incredible books and artifacts there. The communists decided to go around to neighborhoods and spray paint and write BLM. Now, you can see the communist regime taking over because there was a house down the street and they put the most ugly mural on the side of it. It says, love, 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 all discombobulated, and underneath says BLM. See, that's the thing they want to do, folks. They want to remove these beautiful monuments and replace it with ugly art that is completely untalented, but not only that, has nothing to do with our story. The Monument Avenue is a historical landmark. It's on the National Registry of Historical Places, and so are the monuments, and it's a story of Richmond. It's so pertinent to the city, and now it's being destroyed. And it has nothing to do with the death of someone in Minnesota. So I will show you an example of what they did. Now, this was the Robert E. Lee statue to the far left, what it looked like before these Antifa and Black Lives Matter people got a hold of it. And then next to it is what it looks like now. You can see there's a big mural of George Floyd, criminal thug, on the side, with Black Lives Matter scrolled at the top. That's their beautiful light show. Look at all that beautiful communist artwork on the side. F the police, America. Yeah, I really think that, folks, we're just seeing the most degenerate, form of people in the world that think it's okay to vandalize history and beauty. Now, I'm a creative person, and this bothers me because this is the First Amendment. These beautiful statues are so beautiful, and they're trying to destroy it and take it away. And Monument Avenue is under siege. It's like it's been taken over. It's occupied. It's occupied. You can't even enjoy it because the mayor refuses to remove this graffiti. Now, that's just one statue. If you look at all the statues, now I'll show you another picture. This is the Jeff Davis monument here, and see the picture. The statue of Jefferson Davis was toppled over, and people were cheering over that. Oh, wow. Oh, what an accomplishment, to ruin art and history. How wonderful and noble of you. So the Jefferson Davis monument is not a favorite of mine. I actually prefer the Lee statue, but that's being destroyed. It's covered in graffiti. And there are other pictures too. I have a picture of this was the Jeb Stuart monument, and that's been covered in graffiti. That's been, they actually tried to tear it down, and the police did their job by using tear gas and getting rid of those criminals, but unfortunately they were reprimanded for that. Okay, well, here's another picture of a very brave lady who was down there this past Friday. She kind of looks like Melanie Wilkes. I guess she was down there to show her support for the Robert E. Lee statue, and I will be down there myself sometime this coming week, carrying my Bonnie Boo flag and singing patriotic songs for the South. I think that more patriots are trying to show their support because the majority of people are against removing the monuments, and they want them to stay put, and they want the historical significance to be remembered. Because again, this is iconic Richmond. There's no other place in the United States like this, with such a like a living outdoor museum that displays all these beautiful works of art that tell a story. And I just think that we need to stand up for our rights, for our Southern heritage. So here's a quote from Jefferson Davis. It says, "We fought not to preserve slavery, we fought to protect the Constitution from tyranny." So there's Robert E. Lee there. I just think it's very disheartening. This is very destructive behavior, and it's so sad because Monument Avenue might be gone forever, and I didn't have a chance to document it. And at least we have drones and we have we have pictures, but it might be gone with the wind. And I'm very sad that communists, Black Lives Matter, peaceful protesters, have been allowed to do this to my city, and the majority of the people that live here, even the liberals, are against removing the statues because they recognize the importance of history. We need a little controversy. We don't want to be a bland vanilla milkshake. But the liberals leftists are they've destroyed football, they destroyed the circus because they're animal rights, they destroyed just a number of things. This is only one. They're destroying everything. It's like you can't have anything nice with leftists, with progressives. You can't enjoy anything with progressives. It always has to be change, change, change. It always has to be, get rid of the old, replace it with ugly art. And I'm not trying to make an idol of these statues or anything. It's just what it represents. It represents lawlessness and degeneracy and vulgarity and disrespect and hatred. And it makes me feel very vulnerable because I'm stuck in this city surrounded by communists. And I'll tell you a story. I actually tried to confront a communist about a week or two ago, and this is something you should never do. So I was on my front porch with my Donald Trump flag 2020, just singing some patriotic songs, and this girl walked down the street, and the demons came out. Oh, the demons came out. She started saying, F you, F you, and chanting, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. And I said, all lives matter, and get out, commie. Yeah, and so I might be on the Antifa hit list, because Antifa is just like Santa Claus. They have a list of who's naughty and nice, except that if you're naughty, they do things to you. I don't want to be targeted by these radical leftist groups. I just want my city back. But the mayor, the police are not doing anything. In fact, people that have tried to save the statues, defend the statues, a guy even trying to clean the statues was reprimanded by police, yet the protesters can spray paint it and desecrate it. We can't enjoy it, and then they're threatening to take it away after July. It's sad. It's like the death of our culture. It's like the death of something very noble and proud. Monument Avenue is a living museum, and its splendor and glory may never be replaced. We may never get it back because they allowed this to happen, and I don't care. Taking down a statue is not going to bring racial reconciliation. They're not going to be happy. They're going to go after more and more and more until there's nothing left. And you have to say enough is enough. And I'm so glad that some of these patriots are trying to stand up to this, and try to fight back, because this is obviously an insurgency, I believe, a communist insurgency that we're having in America. So anyway, folks, I'm very sad about what's going on. I just want to share the news. Of course, many of you heard, and that Richmond has been under siege. Richmond has fallen. We have not been this way since 1865. I think this is the worst Richmond has seen in 150 years. So we'll just have to keep praying and asking God to bring about a peace. And I've been praying for the protesters to get diarrhea. Yeah, because hopefully the protesters get diarrhea, poop in their pants, and then they won't be able to demolish the statues. Or, I hate to say this, but I hate to say that, but this is sweet revenge. If you're trying to take down property that isn't yours and it falls on you and crushes you, I'm sorry, but you asked for it. You're not supposed to do that. And I believe in respecting people's property rights. Anyway, folks, it's a very sad, sad, sad time here in Richmond and elsewhere, and I'm very sad, but I think I'll get through it. I think that, I don't know, I just have a feeling that things will get better. This is the worst possible scenario. If we lose the statues, maybe they can put them in Hollywood Cemetery, so at least we still hold on to our Richmond, traditions, but I'm afraid, folks, that Richmond is lost, and it's just very sad. So if I do another Richmond vlog, you'll probably see a lot of spray paint and a lot of chaos in the streets. Thank you all for watching. Go to my website at meetskeltonsplace.com. I'll be back for more vlogs for you. Till next time, Meet Skelton. God bless you. Bye.